Stream is locked and loaded. Here we go, guys. Stream is inbound, inbound, inbound. All right, doing pretty good, doing pretty good. Stream just started up, guys. Make sure it looks good. We're looking great. No issues with OBS right now. Everything's holding strong. Oh, it was a long day today at work. Long day today. A lot to talk about tonight in tonight's stream. I hope you guys do join me. If you're not, you can catch it on the VOD, on the video on demand. The VOD, VOD, actually, not VOD, video on demand. We'll wait a couple minutes to get everybody into the stream. I started up a minute or two early just so everybody be ready to go as soon as the stream starts. Drink for tonight, as soon as you come in, you might see me drinking some different stuff. We're going to do some Dr. Pepper Cherry. Hey, Tony Moraletti, how's it going, sir? Thanks for coming into the chat, as always. Going to be a decent chat tonight. Lot to talk about. In tonight's chat. We're going to be doing some really cool stuff in the chat tonight. Let me make sure. We're going to be talking about... We're going to be doing the sneak peek of the next giveaway, which we'll talk about shortly. We'll talk about some holiday gifts I have, which will be the last roundup of gifts. We're going to be talking about Rook 180 holiday one-shot and some Q&A. That's what's on the agenda for tonight. So hopefully it'll be a pretty good stream. Let me just kind of refresh my second monitor over here. It's running a little slow just because my machine is not the fastest machine, there is. And OBS is a sink when it comes to data processing. It's very, very computer, it's a memory hog. It's very intensive when it comes to OBS, which is unfortunate. I saw them, Tony Marletti. I saw them surprisingly at Walgreens. I saw them at Walgreens a couple of days ago. I believe I saw the ones that they look like the G.I. Joe figure in scale. I think they're 3 3/4 inch size. That's what it looked like to me. I'm not a big fan of the video game. I know of the video game. I've seen gaming channels that have done playthroughs of it on their Twitch streams and things like that. So I'm in the know. I know about them. I just don't have any of them. I'm definitely thinking about doing the Veruvian Hacks one. I've talked about that on a toy hunt at Tate's Comics. That's something I'm very much thinking about doing a review for, since they're I think it comes out of Bad Hat, or Bad Company is the name of the place that makes those figures. It's sort of like the Gothotropolis, the Mystic Legions. It's sort of that respect in the 3 3/4 inch scale, and the G.I. Joe scale, because they're different. They have a bunch of serpent people, like Medusas. They have a bunch of Herculean sort of characters, like you would see Pegasus, not Pegasus, but Perseus. Those sort of type of genre. Hey, Jack, how's it going? Anna Torres, our winner of our giveaway. Hey, Anna. That's going to be going out to you this Friday, actually. Again, with the actually. I don't even keep meaning to say that. I was very surprised when your name popped up. I was like, oh, well, cool. One of my subscribers who wins the giveaway. I'm very happy about that. When someone who's watched my channel enjoys the content, I try to give back. I always mention that in the videos. I try to give back to the audience as much as I possibly can. So, yeah, Anna, congratulations for winning the giveaway. Drink for tonight, guys, is some Dr. Pepper Cherry. That's what we're doing tonight. I have one. I don't know if I'm going to do two or not. I haven't decided yet. The stream is only going to be 30 minutes tonight. I'm going to talk about some updates as well. As you may or may not know, I have a vacation planned this weekend with my girlfriend. Her and I are going to be going out to Universal Studios together. So I'm very excited. We've planned this trip out for months, and we're finally getting it all wrapped together to really go on our first real big vacation together. So I'm very, very excited about that. It's going to be a very, very good trip. That's something I'm really looking forward to. So let's start out the stream right now at 9 p.m. You might have noticed on the thumbnail. So first thing we're going to talk about, I'll get my notes here. I took a picture of my thumbnail so I know exactly what I'm talking about, is the sneak peek for the next giveaway. So let's talk about the next giveaway. I mentioned it on Instagram on I think the last stream or the stream before that I reached out to another guy. I didn't even know the guy, and he does display cases, custom-made display cases for different properties. Usually you would say, hey, I want to do X, Y, and Z, and you'll work together to put together a case idea, and he'll build it for you. So that's the idea of what he does. The name of the company is Dynamic Displays. I talked to him about doing a demo piece, and he's going to be sending me a demo piece out in a couple days. That's going to be the next giveaway on the channel. The next thing I have to ask about that near the end of this particular stream is Entertainment Earth reached out to me again for another potential giveaway. But I want to hear your guys' opinions of which item I should go with. Both are good. I'm leaning more to one than the other, so I'll talk about that shortly. So, Dynamic Displays is the name of the creator who makes these custom-made boxes, mainly for Funko. He can do it for action figures too, but I'm doing it for Funko. The one I'm doing here. So here's what it's going to look like. It's a one-piece display case. There's no front case. It's empty on the front. There's no plexiglass case. So here's what it looks like. It's Stan Lee and themed case. So here's what it would look like. Sneak peek. First ever scene of this. That's that side. That's the inside of it. Here is it without any pop in the center. Here is the top. And the other side. I don't know what's on the back because I don't have a picture of the back. So that's what it looks like. If you didn't catch that, if you're coming into the stream late, definitely take a look at it on the video on demand when this goes up later. Now, the case that I'm going to be having custom made for me, I talked about it on the stream a couple of weeks ago, as I mentioned. It's going to be a two-tiered case. It's going to be about 16 inches high and about, I want to say close to 2 feet or 2.5 feet in length. It's going to be based on Gargoyles, the Disney animated show that came out in the late 90s. And it's going to have a plexiglass front. Now, it's going to be two-tiered. So the idea is going to have lights and sounds. It's going to play the Gargoyles theme song from the animated series. The idea is the top shelf would be the flesh versions of the Gargoyles. The bottom one's going to be the stone versions. And it's going to be lights and sound to have the top light up when it's talking about the top figures. And when we talk about when they're in stone form, the bottom will light up. The backdrop, as you saw like on the Stan Lee case you saw there, is probably going to be a picture of the New York skyline lit up. And then, like, during the nighttime at the top, and the bottom will be a daytime shot. That's what we're thinking about, and we're going to have images of the cartoon all over the top of the case. My idea was the picture of Goliath in his stone form, how he's doing the thinker. I thought that would be a very cool piece on top, or maybe one of the pieces on the sides. We're not sure yet. We're still working out a lot of the details. We're not 100% how it's going to work yet. He has an electrician friend, because we need to get a sound card that would work with a relay, like a delay. Because it has to trigger the lights and delay to switch to the other set of lights. So he has to get someone to help him out working through that process. We're not anywhere close to this display case. It's going to be a full review. I won't be doing it on the stream. That's going to be a full review down the road. I want to give this guy, Dynamic Displays, his due and his props. Because he's putting this piece together. It's going to take a lot of time and effort to build this box. The pricing for the box right now, the case, is approximately about $150 to $200 to build this case. It's not a cheap case, but I think it's a piece that would really stand out on a shelf. It's something that I thought would be really cool to have. He's done Game of Thrones ones before. I'll showcase that off to you so you can see some of his other work. If you're curious to say, hey, is this stuff for you? Do you want this guy's stuff? He does some really good work. For example, here's a picture of the Game of Thrones case he's done. These are really designed for out-of-box collectors. That's what it's really designed for. Kind of, hopefully you can see it. There it is right there. That's a side shot of the case. That's the top of the case. And here's his logo. Now I want you to hear the sound effects. Hopefully it will show up. Here we go. Wait, hopefully you can hear it. So yeah, I think that's very, very cool. I think it's very, very neat. I'd love to get a Game of Thrones one. I think that'd be very, very fun as well. He did one for Alien versus Predator. I mean, the thing was literally like 6, 7 feet in length, but it looked like it fit a NECA figure. It was a taller case and much, much longer. So that's going to be the next giveaway. That will be a giveaway. The Stan Lee one that fits one Stan Lee pop. That's going to be the next giveaway. Now, I mentioned I was trying to talk about at the end. Let me do it right now with some people in chat. I want your guys' opinion. I reached out to Entertainment Earth because I sent them the giveaway link for when Anna won the giveaway. So I said, here's the video, and the Entertainment Earth representative asked me would I want to do another review, either for Fallout Funko or Lord of the Rings Funko. Which one would you rather me do the review for and or giveaway? It's going to be a giveaway. Absolutely. I'm leaning more to Lord of the Rings because I know a lot more about Lord of the Rings than I know about Fallout. I know it's a video game. I've seen playthroughs of it. It's not really my game, but Lord of the Rings I know a lot about. I'm really thinking about doing Lord of the Rings. What's your guys' opinion? Hit me up on chat, please. Drink tonight is Dr. Pepper Cherry. That's what we're doing tonight. Again, I'm leaning more towards Lord of the Rings than Fallout. I think that will be better to do, only because I think there's a lot more characters with the Lord of the Rings, and I'm assuming that we'll have the newer wave. The newer wave is pretty good because I actually have the three. That's what I thought also, Jackie. I have Aragorn, Legolas, and Gimli, those three pops. I wanted the three main characters. I didn't want the hobbits. I just wanted those three characters. STS, how's it going? Thanks for coming into chat today, my friend. So I wanted Aragorn, Gimli, and Legolas. I got the three new pops, and I think that's going to be part of the ones that she's going to send, which I have no issue with the giveaway. So I'm thinking Lord of the Rings is what I'm swinging towards, as opposed to Fallout. I agree also, Anna. So that's going to be after I do the Stan Lee giveaway. That's going to be the next following giveaway. That one's going to be the next giveaway. Since we talked about that, let's swing over to take a look at my notes. Holiday gifts. Holiday gifts. I got some more stuff. A couple really cool mugs for my girlfriend. This is a color-changing mug. Recently we saw the new It movie in theaters. So this is a color-changing mug, and it will turn red where there's red in Pennywise's hair, and the It will go from white to red. It is a cold reveal mug, so if you put ice cubes in it, that's how it will show up. I didn't pick that one up, STS. I know what you're talking about. I saw it. I haven't decided if I want to get it yet. Next one she got me was another cup. It's from Super 7. They do the reaction figures, and they did one for He-Man. This is your vintage He-Man mug. I'm surprised that Super 7 is doing glass pints. That's something I would see Funko doing, but I didn't think Super 7 was doing this sort of product. The only issue I have, it is glass. I'm a klutz, and I can tell you, 9 times out of 10 this will be broken, just because I know I will drop it. I'm extremely klutzy, and something that's why I don't have a lot of glass product. I have usually like plastic or Tupperware cups, something I know for a fact I won't break. But this will probably, it's a great piece, but I know for a fact it'll break. Oh, yes, I'm sorry about that. Next, we have a pop she got me. I showed her this pop for a while, and I wanted to get it. I was not able to get my hands on it. It is the Venomized Ghost Rider. Probably one of the coolest Venomized pops. I would say next to, the one I like a lot is the Venomized Captain America. So this one looks really, really cool. I really like this one. One of my favorite Venomized pops, next to, of course, Captain America. I wasn't a fan of the Loki one. The Hulk one was all right, but I thought the Venomized Ghost Rider just was such a cool-looking pop. Comparatively speaking, between all the Venomized characters, I thought this one was really, really neat. So let's take a look at him. He, of course, is a bobblehead. He has a ton, literally a ton of translucent material. The entire back of the head is orange. It's not coming across well on camera right now. It looks like it's yellowish, but it's literally more orange. The camera's not picking it up very well. I do apologize. There it is, a little better, because there's too much light popping through it, literally popping through it. So it's a little more orange. And it's not, there's no glow. That just happens to the way the camera is shining on it. But it looks really cool. I do like this pop. You can tell, I wish I had a little bit of paint right here. I wish I had made these chains right here on his hand. This piece right here. I wish I would have made that silver. That's unfortunate. But all things considered, I really like this pop. I think that's a really nice one. Really cool design. Very happy to get this one into the collection. So it looks really, really cool. I saw another one actually at another Walmart I don't normally shop at. I saw it about 2 days ago. I was like, oh, I got it as a gift. Now I can find it anywhere. Of course. That's the story of my life. What was the question, STS? You said you needed a favor. What's going on? Hit me up in chat, please. What's going on, my friend? But yeah, I'm very, very happy to get myself this Ghost Rider. Very, very cool. Do you hear about the rumor that Funko is suing or planning to sue Loot Crate? I think it was them. I didn't hear they're trying to sue them, but I can see why they would. A lot of the companies that were in bed with Funko, and especially with companies like, let's say when Nerdblock went out of business, Nerdblock owed a tremendous amount of money in back debt to people like Funko, to let's say people like even their sister company, Shirt Punch. Other companies themselves, they were getting really, really screwed by debt, and I could see Loot Crate in that same boat. I could possibly see why Collector's Case is closing going into the beginning of next month. If you're not aware, they are closing the subscription for Collector's Case. I'm assuming sometime into the beginning of the year. I don't know exactly when. Let's see here. What did STSA say? Okay, here we go. Next time you hunt, can you try going to FYE and get me the Max from Grinch with the antler pop? I'll take a look. So you want the Max with the Grinch with the antler pop. Was that the FYE exclusive? Was that an FYE exclusive? I'm not entirely sure. But I'll take a look. I haven't seen a whole lot of Grinch pops there. Just because I haven't looked around for them. But yeah, I'll take a look at it for you. But as far as Anna goes, yeah, I think that could be happening. That was a big issue that was happening in the mystery box or the subscription box community. Were issues like that, where they have so much debt they don't know what they're doing right now. And it's just sad. It's smart that Collector's Case is doing this. They're stopping for X amount of months. They're reevaluating all their stuff, probably reconsolidating all their products, moving a lot of their product that they don't want or need to make up for this lost income, because it does cost them a lot of money, and they have to do this months ahead of time. When you see a subscription box, that box that comes out, let's say, in January, they've worked ahead of time to get that box ready to go for months. So, OMG, how's it going, my friend? Thanks for coming in the chat. Awesome, dude. We're just talking about... we talked about the next giveaway, which is going to be from Dynamic Displays, which is going to be a custom-made Stanley Funko display case. It fits one Funko Pop out of packaging. We talked about some of these really cool gifts I got from my girlfriend. We got this pint glass for Super 7 He-Man and a cold-changing It glass from Stephen King's It. Changes red colors from white when you have cold water or cold beverages. And, of course, the last item she got me was the Venomized Ghost Rider. So, very happy to get my hands on that. Next, we have to talk about, looks like people are looking to do, I'm probably going to do Lord of the Rings. That's what I'm probably going to do, Lord of the Rings for the next giveaway. I mentioned it earlier. You came in a little late, OMG. I did speak with Entertainment Earth. They want me to do another giveaway / review. It's either going to be Lord of the Rings Pops or, I had it a second ago, I lost it. Give me a second here, guys. I had it, I lost it. So it's going to be either Lord of the Rings or Fallout. That's what it was. So it's Lord of the Rings or Fallout. So I decided to go with Lord of the Rings. I think Lord of the Rings would be a better giveaway to do. I think it will draw up a lot more interest than Fallout would be. And I know a little bit more about Lord of the Rings than the Fallout franchise. So I think it would be a better idea. I didn't know about that, STS. That's very cool to know about. Now, before we get into the Q&A questions, Rook 180. Rook 180 is going to come back for a one-shot. I'm doing a holiday special of Rook 180. People who enjoyed my content in the past may know about this segment, or if you're a new subscriber, you might not know about it. Basically, what I try to do is reviewing a blind box in 3 minutes or less. That's the object. That includes showing the packaging off, showing the the item itself, the paint, articulation, and accessories if they have any. Usually it's 2 of the items simultaneously. And I like doing the Rook 180 segment. It wasn't anything bad about Rook 180, which I didn't like about it. It was extremely challenging to do a full review in 3 minutes or less. I challenge the audience, I challenge any one of you guys to try to do a full review in one take in 3 minutes or less for a particular item. In this case, a blind box. That means a full review. Put a clock on it and try timing it in one take. You have no retakes. You get one shot at it. It's not easy. It's extremely stressful, extremely challenging to do. I like doing the Rook 180 segments. The biggest problem is it was losing a lot of interest from what I've seen. I saw the numbers, I ran the numbers for months, and it didn't get the same amount of popularity or view times and watch time in minutes than my other videos. Some of my Funko videos get nothing. I'd be lucky to get 30 views on one Funko video. Some of them do really, really well. But Rook 180 at one time was getting a lot of views and a lot of watch time. It stopped getting that. So I looked back and reevaluated, and I said, you know what, it'd be good if I did it for, let's say, every other month. The biggest problem with Rook 180 is because I not only have to review something in 3 minutes or less, it becomes a giveaway if I can't do that task. Not only at later times in the Rook 180 segments, the earlier ones I didn't do this, but the later times, the later content of Rook 180, I attempted to review the items in 3 minutes or less. If I lost a challenge, not only did I lose the item I was reviewing, those blind boxes, but I lost an item in my own personal collection. The biggest problem was cost. It cost a lot of money to get blind boxes. Normal Funko blind boxes, or a normal standard blind box if it wasn't Funko, excluding Titan vinyls, were between $6.99 and $7.99 a blind box. It's extremely expensive to do blind boxes in that fashion. Yeah, OMG, I've gotten close. Some of them I've came very, very close to doing complete reviews for in 3 minutes or less. Some of them I've screeched by the skin of my teeth. Others, I failed miserably. Usually the ones I failed on were the loyal subjects. I'll get to them in a second. Let's say Titan vinyls were $9.99. More expensive, bigger figures, articulation, and accessories. Loyal subjects, of which I just mentioned, are usually $14.99 a figure. I usually have to do 2 of those. 2 of those figures are $14.99 each. It's like buying an action figure. If I buy 2 of those, that's $28, we'll call it $29, close to $30 for blind boxes. If I do that every single month, it's like buying a mystery box, buying a subscription box, basically. It's very expensive to do every single month. That's why I shifted it to every other month. The problem, again, was the viewership and the people watching it went down. My subscriber count has gone up a little bit, but again, my numbers are very inflated. As you see, 1819 in the top right corner of your screen, I don't have 1,819 real subscribers. I have close to maybe a little over 1,000. That number is extremely heavily loaded with a lot of sub for sub. That's why that number is extremely inflated. My watch time has really decreased this year compared to where it was in year 1. Because I'm going to, let's say, year 2.5 right now. My 30-year anniversary will be July 4th of 2019. But that number in the top right corner is not a real solid number for how many people really watch my content. I would say maybe a total of consistently, maybe 20-25 people watch my content consistently on a upload basis where they always watch my content. I'm very, very thankful for all my viewers and subscribers. Without people watching like the people in the chat right now, there'd be no reason to do this channel. No problem, Tony. Thanks for coming into the chat. We're going to be ending in 10 minutes anyway. I cut these streams down to only 30 minutes. So thank you for coming in. You can watch the rest of the stream on the video on demand. Now, the Rook 180 segment. So what we're going to be doing is going to be a one-shot holiday-themed segment. Probably going to be doing it maybe next week. I haven't decided yet, or maybe the week after. I'm not entirely sure. Because I'll be going on vacation, the video on Sunday will not be going up, and the stream for next Monday will not be aired. So, again, I'll restate that. Next Sunday's video will not be going up because I will be out of town. Monday's stream will not be going up because I'll be extremely tired still from the trip. I took the day off of work. So that's why I'm not doing any streaming on Monday. I want a day off to myself. So we are going to be doing a holiday-themed Rook 180 one-shot. And what are we going to be doing? It is yet a holiday-themed blind box. I was looking around at Tate's. I saw this item. I thought it'd be very, very fun to do. You're getting a sneak peek, early sneak peek. We're going to be doing a Rook 180 with these guys, the Klepto Cats. They are holiday-themed plushies. They look really, really cool. This is Series 2. Series 1 did not look like this. So I'll kind of flip it that way. And here's the back of the packaging. So these are the ones you can get. I think I have no problem doing this for a Rook 180. I think I can easily nail these guys down. But they look so cute, I had to get these two. So there is no articulation on these kitty cats. They're not danglers either, but they look like they have a clip-on or something along those lines, but I don't have it. The one I really want is, I'll kind of showcase it here. I want this one with the kind of Christmas lights. It reminds me of the Funko Pop for Chewbacca. It reminds me of him a lot. And I want this one right here. That's 2 of 12. That's 1 of 12. So there's no crazy rares on these. The rares are 1 of 12s or 2 of 12. That's the only rares you have. You ordered a Friday 13th box and a Star Wars Pops box from a guy on Instagram. Told him you sent me through your video. Can't wait. His cases are so cool. Thank you, OMG. Awesome. Hope you enjoy them. The Friday 13th box and Star Wars Pops. Cool. Very cool, dude. So yeah, that's going to be the next Rook 180 segment. It's going to be a one-shot deal. I might do them every once in a while, but again, the biggest thing was cost. If I had, let's say, hypothetically, I was giving cases of blind boxes from Entertainment Earth or another sponsor, then I really wouldn't have any problem doing the Rook 180 segment. One thing I'd like to do is giving control back to the audience, to you guys, so you can vote on which product I should try to review. Maybe you think I wouldn't succeed on one than the other. So I like that interaction with the audience. So that was my thought there. But we're getting near the end of the stream. We're at about 7 minutes until 9:30. We're going to open the channel to you guys. I want to hear what you guys want to say. Let's do some Q&A. We'll wrap up the last few minutes with some Q&A. What do you guys want to know about? Hit me up in the chat. What do you want to talk about? The other thing I would really want to say real quickly is this Thursday, I know the new Spider-Man movie is coming out early. I definitely want to see the new Spider-Man Enter the Spider-Verse. I heard it was an extremely good superhero movie. Even though it's animated, I really want to see that movie. I'm going to see if my girl wants to see it on either Thursday or Friday. I think it'll be really fun to watch that movie. I heard it's supposed to be one of the best superhero movies ever made. That's what I've heard, but that's very subjective. That's people's opinion. I think it'll be very cool to watch. I'm going to definitely want to watch that movie. I'm going to be doing a top 10 list, OMG, but it's going to be a top 10 list of everything I picked up this year. I didn't mention that here. Last year I did a 2017 top 10 list, but it was everything in my collection. And the biggest problem, it worked well, but there was a fault to it. The fault was the item that went number 1, which is the Green Lantern Sideshow Collectible Premium Format statue, will never be beaten. There would be nothing I can buy unless it was another Green Lantern statue that could trump that statue in value, in cost, in sentimental reason, because I got it as a birthday gift. Nothing else would beat that item. So I said, you know what? I can't do it that way. Let me do top 10 things that I picked up in my collection of 2018. So things I picked up this year will be in that video. That's my thought. People were asking me to do a top 10 list of the worst pops in my collection. That's an idea as well. That's something I might want to do. I might do some top 10 lists down the road, because I know a lot of people ask for top 10 lists, and there's a lot of people who watch top 10 lists specifically. That's like their thing. I might do some top 10 lists in the future. It's definitely a good idea. If you didn't know, one of the streams that I put out, I think maybe a month and a half ago, maybe 2 months ago, was a viewer-requested stream. It was the Toy Collecting Regret stream. It's, to this day, my most watched stream on my channel. I mean, I've only streamed for about close to 9 months now, but it has the most amount of views or watch time on any one of my streams ever. Yeah, I think it'd be very cool to do OMG. One thing I eventually want to do is, once I get my studio, my toy shelves in order, I'm going to do a walkthrough. But I don't know if I'm going to be doing it in my apartment now. And the reason why I say this is because I know by next year I'm going to be moving out of this current apartment. I have plans of moving out of here. So I don't want to take everything unboxed, put it really nicely arranged. It's good enough right now. I have to put stuff in storage or move some stuff around the shelves because I run out of space a lot. I've got a new shelving system, which I want to do a video for. Never Ender, thanks for coming into the stream tonight, my friend. Thanks for coming. I wasn't really sure how to do that particular video yet, but it's going to be a review of Funko shelves. It's something a little different, something that you guys probably wouldn't think about, but there's a real necessity for it, is space to put your stuff. A lot of people don't really talk about things like that. They want to see the really cool Funko Pops. They don't care how you display it. But there's different ways to display Pops, and I have two different shelving methods that I currently have in my studio. And a new one that I picked up, which is unconventional, something you really wouldn't think works, but it really does work. And it's something I want to do down the road. So that's something I want to really tackle head on in another video review. Probably the video on December 31st will be a top 10 list for 2018. That's when that video will go up, because I'll have, I believe, that day off. I think I have New Year's Eve and New Year's Day off. I think I have them both off, I believe. If I have New Year's Day off, I'm going to be doing a top 10 list instead of the stream on that Monday. So you're going to get a couple less streams this month. Again, so everyone knows coming into this chat who might not have heard because you guys came in late, there's not going to be a video this Sunday because I'll be going on vacation to Universal Studios, and there'll be no stream that following Monday. Wednesday's coming back video is going to be a Funko review holiday themed. I'm going to try to do any video review that you see this month that's a video review or an unboxing, not counting a subscription box, because that's going to be this Wednesday. I got my collector's case from November 2019's box for collector's case. I shot it already before the stream. That will be going up in the stream backdrop that you see here. That will be going up on Wednesday. It's already shot and filmed, ready to go. I like Hot Toys. I do like Hot Toys. I have Sideshow collectibles. The only two big Sideshow ones I have the Green Lantern Hal Jordan premium format figure and the Sinestro one with the big buzzsaw hand. I have that one as well. Those are extremely expensive statues. The Sinestro goes for over $300. Originally the Green Lantern one went for $400. It goes close to anywhere from $700 to $1,200 now. It's in mint condition. There's no issues with it. It's in pristine shape. I got it. I was completely flabbergasted when I got that statue. I didn't think my girl would spend that type of money for me. If you've never seen the statue, if you watch Big Bang Theory, the older seasons in Stewart's shop, you'll see a big Green Lantern Hal Jordan statue where he has his fist coming at you. It's about 2 feet tall. He's on a big piece of green emerald rock, and it has a light gimmick with you push a button, the bottom will light up, and it has a hot swappable hand where the normal white glove, you'll see the green ring, the lantern ring will light up, or it has a massive Green Lantern fist, like an energy fist, lights up as well. So that was the one she got me. And then for this year's birthday, for my birthday, I believe it was my birthday, she got me the Sinestro with the buzzsaw hand, which is a literally close to 3 feet tall statue. Good statue, kind of poorly designed when it comes to the stance, because he's because Hal Jordan's a more bulky figure. Sinestro's more lanky, more slim. He's more your intellectual sort of combatant. He's someone who's not there going to beat you down physically. He's more of a psychological villain than anything else. So he's more of think of like Black Adam. Black Adam's very, very, I mean, he's a big guy, but he's more lanky than Shazam. Need to head to Tate to see if they got the Iron Spider-Man. Don't know, never under if they've gotten it yet. Tate statues have gotten down tremendously. If you looked, I don't know if you're a shopper there, or if you go there a lot, their statue collection has diminished considerably from what it once was. So yeah, that's everything going on currently with me. We're at 9:30 now, guys. We're going to be ending the stream shortly. I want to thank everybody that came into the stream today. We are doing a 30-minute stream. If you missed anything in the stream earlier, last thing I want to talk about is Rook 180. If you don't know about it, I try to review blind boxes in 3 minutes or less. The next Rook 180 is going to be coming up in a couple weeks. We're going to be doing the Kleptocats. Kind of sneak peek. That's going to be the Rook 180 segment. I got to review these guys in 3 minutes or less. That's the challenge. There's no giveaway. There's no giveaway. Just to see if I can still do it. It's a one shot. We stopped doing Rook 180 a couple months ago, but I want to try it again. Again, I want to thank everybody who came into the stream tonight. Neverender, thank you for coming into the stream. Anybody who wants to watch this as a video on demand, it'll be going up shortly. So I want to again thank everybody who came in. We're going to be ending the stream in 3, 2, 1. Take care, guys. Thanks for coming in the stream, and bye-bye.